Hi guys, how we going? Welcome to Defending Elvis. Do you know what? You ever get one of those days where there's just too much to talk about? I'm having one of those days, all surrounding the same stuff. So welcome to Defending Elvis. Let's give a few minutes for people to join. We had a massive long walk. We actually did 3 lives on a dog walk. One on Elvis Presley found on keto, one on long lost footage. We got very muddy, downright dirty, and then we had a Elvis Presley defending Elvis Presley dog walk as well. So we've been out and about today, guys, but we've survived it. So I was just about to go live. I've got an Aaron from growing up in Scientology video. There's 2 of his videos that I want to review. And I've got Miss Celestial. Is that Miss Sam's? Let's see if I can get... I can never get her name right. Let's just get her name. Miss Sam's. Someone told me she's got 2 channels, but Miss Sam's gave us a bit of a mention on her show. Miss Sam's. Do any of you guys watch Miss Sam's? But she gave us a mention. And her show is called Celestial Tarot Reading with Miss Sam. Celestial Tarot Reading with Miss Sam. I loved her video. Yeah. So I want to do a bit of that. So I was going to play a bit of Aaron, the Scientology guy. Then I was going to play a bit of Miss Sam's. Then just as I was about to start, Elaine has been sending me a few things. She's been sending me some Spotlight spy stuff. Yeah, I've been shopping. I got the pizzas for the kids. I got myself steak and pork bellies for me. I have been naughty today, though. I've had a fudge. I've had a biscuit. Breaking my rules for Christmas, guys. So Elaine has been sending me a few things. She said a few things about Spotlight Spy. Do you guys remember Spotlight Spy? We will dig out some of Spotlight Spy's videos, the ones that mention Marco or Navarone or Priscilla or Lisa. But we don't have time to do those, but I want to, yeah. My problem is a shortage of time, yeah. Even though I do 3-4 videos a day, it's not enough. We need to do 10 videos a day. Problem is, if I did 10 videos a day, no one would ever catch up. Even now, you guys struggle catching up, isn't it? All of you are always playing catch up. Yeah? So look at, here we are. There she is. Miss Sam's. I love her. She's beautiful. She's funny. I love her giggle. She's great. I really, really like Miss Sam's. Right. I want to get your comments up. And then we're going to start playing around. So we've got half an hour-ish, maybe a bit slightly longer. The kids are on their phones. Oh, no. But then they're coming off. We're going to put a Christmas movie on. They're going to have pizza. I'm going to have steak and chops. Yeah, everyone's always playing catch up. The most common thing that is said to me is, yeah, I'm catching up, Lou. I'm catching up. Oh, I've caught up. Some will message me, Louis, just want you to know I've caught up. Yeah. Oh, I've fallen behind. I got a lot of catching up to do. Oh, I've just come back off holiday. I got loads to catch up on. Yeah, these are the quite common messages I get from you guys. There we are. Lorna is caught up. Oh yeah, Andrew Morellin sent me something nice. Andrew. Hi, Andrew. How are you, my friend? Obviously, he sent me a lovely Christmas card, Andrew. And I hope Lydia's good, your wife, Lydia. And he has sent me a USB with loads of, I'm guessing, loads of research. Andrew Morelling. We know that Joe Sins at Rare Elvis Photos has been sharing Andrew's research. Well done, Andrew. Your hard work. Well done. Andrew Morelling. Thanks, my friend. And you've got lovely writing, Andrew. Your writing is really nice. Thank you so much for the Christmas card. Very beautiful. Actually, I'll quickly just read. So it's Merry Christmas. What a beautiful card, yeah? And he says, I'm not very good at reading. Wishing you a bright, happy memories tucked between Merry Christmas moments with those you love. Wishing you and your wife and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. In closing, a complete update USB video on Elvis Presley. It's long, but covers loads of topics. Thanks always, defending Elvis Presley. So Andrew he obviously is a deep diver of Elvis, Priscilla, and all of the history. He's a defender. Andrew is a defender. I'm sure you guys have all heard of him on Joe's program, Rare Elvis Photos. Yeah, Joe Sins. Joe has discussed his research a few times. Obviously, you know, Joe Sins sent me this lovely book. Please buy it, guys. On Amazon. I'm a big fan of Joe Sins, Rare Elvis Photos. Okay, guys, I class him as a good friend. So, right, let's quickly read your comments. But I'm always, even though in the same way as you guys are always playing catch up with my videos because I do too many. Yeah. I will say this: I'm always playing catch up because I have a backlog of topics which never ends. The problem I've got is this. So I'll have my little backlog, and I've got a lot of Donna Presley videos that I need to research. In fact, I know that she posted a really good one today concerning the lawsuits, Bridget Cruz's lawsuit. Donna Presley posted a great video. Of course, subscribe to Donna Presley, yeah, on her YouTube and on her Facebook page, Donna Presley Official. But my problem is this: something happens in the Elvis world. So, of course, the egg donation story has completely rocked the Elvis world. Yeah, even the non-Elvis world are interested in the fact that John Travolta, Kelly Preston may have had 3 kids. 2 of them were eggs from Lisa Marie, and 1 of them eggs from Riley. Do you get it? So suddenly that topic gets thrown at me. That massively slows me down, spoils my my backlog. So my backlog goes further back. Then the day after, we get the Navarone. Well, 2 things, yeah. So we've got the alleged odd relationship between Priscilla and Navarone. You know, I don't really want to talk about that, but that gets thrown at us and the world because that has gone round the world. It's gone viral, hasn't it? Yeah. Then we get Priscilla has secretly married Marco Garibaldi. Now, we the fans, we the Elvis fans, we knew, didn't we? We've always known Priscilla secretly married Marco Garibaldi. She was with him for over 20 years, right? And then so we've had all these things thrown at us in the last 3 days. So it means that when it comes to Louis and my channel defending Elvis, it basically means I'm playing catch up. Yeah, I'm constantly playing catch up, and my topics keep changing. Yeah, so this is where we are, guys. We're in catch up time. Even Elaine has sent me loads of videos of her Memphis trip and Tupelo trip. Amazing, you know, trip of a lifetime that Elaine has had. She's with us now. And I've had no time to post and go through all those videos. Even Elaine, let me just show you this. So Elaine sent me this. Elaine, while you were there, there's some very special things in here. Yeah, from Gracelands. Yeah, and it's obviously very fragile. Please do not crush or bend, as it says. So I want to open this with you guys, with you. So I'm going to open this with Elaine, with you guys present. I don't have the time to do it. There's going to be a day where I dedicate a video to just opening this. Okay, guys? So, and I've got about 10 other parcels to open. Like yesterday, we opened this from Debbie Mills, which was all loads of 1970s news clippings from Libertyland. Yeah, from Libertyland. And there was postcards in there, and there's a Libertyland badge. And so do you see where I am, guys? I'm constantly trying to play catch up constantly. And this is what happens with YouTube channels, I think. And that is people are sending you things, you're buying books, you're doing research. Every day there's a new story. So you're always playing catch up. Yeah? You're always playing catch up. I love it. It's very exciting. But I always feel like I'm behind. Yeah, it's a bit like your homework at school. I always feel like I haven't done enough. Yeah? So, right. So let me just quickly check your comments and then we're going to play. So just as I was about to go live, Elaine sent me this video. Yeah. I was going to play Aaron's video from growing up in Scientology. Let me just turn this down. I was going to play Aaron's video, but then she sent me that. I thought, well, it's only 4 minutes long. It does give us an update on Marco and Priscilla. It's 2 years ago, but I still think it gives us some pretty good information about Marco and Priscilla's relationship, yeah? From the point of view of that YouTube channel. So it's called, the YouTube channel is called Nikki Swift, 3.1 million subscribers. Who is Priscilla Presley? So I want to be careful. I don't want to get copyrighted. So we're not going to, probably won't play all of it. And we have to stop and start it, okay, guys? Otherwise, we'll just get in trouble. Right, so let's have a look. Let me just quickly check your comments. I can't read all your comments. Sorry, guys. I'm rushing. Yeah, so we all know that Elaine had the holiday of a lifetime. Yeah, and she's going back again. She's going back again. So I just want to just say Merry Christmas to all of you. I hope your families are well. Your health is good. Thank you for joining me. And let me just put a thing. Let me just write hi so we can catch up on the comments. Right, here goes. Right, now I haven't watched all of this. I only watched the first minute. And after a minute, I thought, oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so let's go.
Lisa Marie Presley was Elvis Presley's only daughter, but she had a half-brother from her mother Priscilla's most notable longtime relationship besides Elvis. Here's what we
So this is, I think, an introduction to Navarone and Marco, yeah?
We know about Priscilla's former paramour, Marco Garibaldi. Priscilla Presley divorced Elvis Presley all the way back in 1973. In all that...
What, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Priscilla Presley divorced. Yeah? Not Elvis divorced. Priscilla. Because I've always said this. Priscilla demanded the divorce. I actually think they both demanded it. I actually think Priscilla demanded it once it all came out. There's a possibility that she told Elvis about Mike Stone, or he found out from someone else and get it, and the shit hit the fan, and he demanded a divorce and she demanded a divorce. But one thing I do know from listening to Mike Stone, she told him she wanted a divorce. She told Mike Stone that she is leaving Elvis. Yeah, remember, Lisa Marie's 3 years old, yeah? To leave Elvis, she had to take Lisa with her, and Lisa had to live with a complete stranger, this giant man, Mike Stone. So it was a massive thing, okay?
Time, she has never remarried.
I really do value my private life.
But that doesn't mean she spent her life alone. She dated Marco Garibaldi for more than 2 decades. According
to, in case you're a new person to my channel, to Elvis, Elvis Research, she was with him for over 20 years. So when she says, he's the love of my life, I want to be buried with him, come on, guys. How many of you know that they divorced 4 years before Elvis died, and that she's had many, many long-term lovers?
to page 6, the pair met in 1984 and welcomed a son, Navarone Garibaldi, in March 1987. The couple stayed together until 2006. So who is Priscilla Presley's former longtime beau, and what do we
Okay, so we're going to try and learn about Marco Garibaldi. Okay, let's do it.
know about him? Professionally, Marco Garibaldi has dipped his toe into a lot of different industries. According to IMDb, he was the director for 3 episodes of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers TV series.
So I've done a bit of research. This seemed to have been his world for a while. Someone even told me that she met him on doing the scripts of Dallas. Is that true?
And the producer for the 2009 film Across the Hall. The Daily Mail describes Marco as a Brazilian screenwriter turned computer programmer, which is quite a career turn.
It's a bit of a mix, isn't it? Screenwriter, computer programmer.
Further, the outlet reports that he and Priscilla lived together in Beverly Hills during their relationship.
I think that sounds about right.
Daily Mail reports that Marco also wrote for the series Dallas, which Presley starred in, and they actually met because he wrote a script he wanted her to read.
Yeah, that's the story that I read. Okay, guys?
The Daily Mail notes that it's believed Priscilla also had Marco sign an agreement at the start of their relationship that he wouldn't write a book about her if they broke up.
Again, I've heard this. Will you shut the door yet? I've heard this. And when they do eventually hook up, is this, Rhonda today at Presley Mania, she read out that bit of evidence that's in Bridget Cruz's lawsuit. It's like a bit of a prenup, isn't it, guys, what Priscilla got him to do?
Though the agreement was only rumored and never confirmed, there is indeed no book yet. The Hollywood Reporter credits Marco Garibaldi with launching Graceland merchandise into a thriving business. And
is that true? That is the very first time I've ever heard that Marco Garibaldi was involved in launching Graceland merchandise. Is that true? I've never heard that before. Let's keep going.
His entrepreneurial spirit even led him to found his own production company, Godfather.
Again, did he have, I'm asking you guys, if you know, did Marco Garibaldi have his own production company?
Entertainment, to make high-budget movies in a whole new way. He said, "The studios are in business to spend money. I want to make movies for less and put every dime of it on the screen." In addition to the aforementioned Across the Hall, starring Brittany Murphy in 2009, the company's flagship project was a remake of Peter Sellers' cult classic, The Party. Jonathan Kesselman signed on to direct the film, according to Digital Spy. But it never made it to theaters because production was never completed. It is also unclear
So I have no idea about that.
whether or not Godfather Entertainment is still operating.
That's a good question. Does Godfather Entertainment still exist? Good point. Shall we ask? Let's have a look. Does Godfather Entertainment with Marco Garibaldi Garcia still exist? Let's see what our chat GPT says. I tell you what, chat GPT. Right, let's have a look. So Marco Garibaldi, producer, entrepreneur who founded the production company called Godfather Entertainment after he split from Priscilla Presley. It says here in the mid-2000s. Godfather Entertainment was established in 2008 as Garibaldi-owned production company. It's most widely noted for the 2009 film Across the Hall, starring Brittany Murphy, which has just been mentioned. There is no clear recent evidence that Godfather Entertainment is actively producing new films or operating publicly today. So according to this, it doesn't exist. Let's have a look. I'm going to ask one more question. Where is Marco Garibaldi now? Let's see what it says. Yeah? Marco Garibaldi is alive and currently based in the United States. Several biographical profiles list his residence as the US and mention that he has kept his life largely private and out of the public spotlight since his long-term relationship with Priscilla. He is not widely featured in recent mainstream media, no major public presence or frequent news coverage about his day-to-day activities. Most public references focus on his past. Right, there we are. Marco himself does not have a large public media presence. Now, it doesn't. However, there is a social media account on Instagram, and it is called Instagram at Marco-Garibaldi, showing family life, and it updates. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting, guys. It says he has an Instagram at Marco-Garibaldi, and it shows family life and updates like children, and it in September 2025. Okay. Relationship. His son obviously is Navarone. Yeah. And Navarone has spoken out of being estranged from. Let me just look at your comments while I'm reading this, guys. So this is interesting. So Navarone, it says here, Navarone has spoken out and said that he has been estranged from his father since 2017, and discovered his father had changed his name, his surname, and hid parts of his heritage. So we know about this, don't we, guys? We've heard about this. Yeah. So professional Marco Garibaldi, past work includes films, media, which we just mentioned, and then it mentions the same company. So in theory, he's on Instagram. Okay, let's keep going, guys. So I've heard that, you know, what Elaine has just said, that he may have signed an NDA. Yeah, is it possible he signed an NDA? Who knows, guys? No one really knows, do they?
Marco keeps a low profile. One thing is for sure, he is a man of many different interests and talents, so who knows what industry he'll turn up in next. Priscilla Presley and Marco Garibaldi made sure that their son Navarone didn't feel the pressure of living under Elvis Presley's shadow. Priscilla told The Guardian that Navarone was independent of that, saying, "He wants to do his own thing, and I'm really proud of him. He doesn't want to step into the spotlight, and he's always been that way. He's not riding on Elvis, and he's not riding on Lisa Marie Presley."
Yeah, well, he definitely ain't right. Oh, I don't know. That isn't straightforward, is it, guys? Because if we look at Bridget Cruz's lawsuit and what she has alleged, and the text messages, yeah, the messages that were being shown as evidence of the lawsuit, he is riding on Lisa Marie's coattails and Elvis's coattails and Priscilla's. It does feel like Priscilla is literally carrying him. So, you know, everything I say is for entertainment purposes, not a fact, just opinion sharing, discussion. So, you know, with the allegations that have been out, guys, whenever I see these pictures, I question them. So very serious allegations, isn't it, guys? Isn't it very serious allegations, what is coming out now in the press? That picture itself there that we're looking at now, do you know what I mean? I won't add to it, but I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. What do you think?
We have never been Elvis this, Elvis that to our children, because otherwise you're building up something that is almost unreachable for them. Navarone married Elisa Achille in Switzerland in February 2022.
So he's been married, and one of the things that I read yesterday was that he wanted 30,000. Is it off Bridget Cruz? He wanted a $30,000 for this divorce settlement with this young lady.
And his mother was over the moon. Priscilla told People, "They've been together for 4 years, and we've all been waiting patiently for this day." Even with their enthusiasm for Navarone's nuptials, Priscilla and Marco themselves never married. It seems she could say of Marco what she said of Elvis.
Hello, that's an odd message. Roman, what are you on about, my friend? Let's keep going.
To be honest, I think we were better not married.
So, in it, we were better apart. I've heard her say that a few times, yeah? But then you'll get some Elvis fans, Priscilla fans, they'll be like, oh yeah, they were going to get back together. You know, if Elvis had lived longer, they would have got back together. But we were better apart. You get it? Doesn't really add up, does it?
Navarone is 19 years younger than his half-sister Lisa Marie Presley. Their sibling relationship wasn't typical. After Lisa Marie died in January 2023, Navarone expressed his sorrow on Instagram, writing,
Right, so he expressed his sorrow on Instagram. I hope you are now at peace and happy with your dad and your son at your side.
Sister, I hope you are now at peace and happy with your dad and your son by your side.
The thing is, but if you listen to, like, when I listened to Aaron at Growing Up on Scientology, and he said, you know, there's no love lost. When he questioned Navarone about Lisa Marie, he was basically saying, you know, there's no love lost. I'm not going to pretend that I liked her. Yeah, and we've seen some screenshots of messages. So, you know, Of course, everything I'm saying is alleged, not a fact, just an opinion sharing discussion YouTube channel. This is for entertainment purposes only.
But Navarone hinted at some difficulties between the two of them, adding, "I know the past couple years weren't easy for you, and I wish things had been different between us. Regardless, you are my sister, and I'm sending love and prayers for your journey home. I still can't believe this. I'm lost for words. Love you, sis. Beijos." Beijos is the Portuguese word for kisses.
Who knows, guys? Who knows? Obviously, we've also had other reports and other on different YouTube channels that are saying completely different things. Bridget Cruz, in her evidence, has got a completely different story concerning Navarone and Lisa and Priscilla. Yeah? So it ain't straightforward, is it? Right. So let's see if I can jump onto this video that I wanted to play. It is. So thank you, Elaine. Thank you for that. Very interesting. Very interesting. Right. Let's listen to
about an up.
Right, here we go, guys. So this is very interesting. Please subscribe. I'm going to subscribe to him now. Going to click like. Please subscribe to Aaron. He has a brilliant channel, Growing Up in Scientology. Let's listen to what he has to say. We're not going to play all of it, and we are going to stop and start because we are doing a reaction video. We're reviewing, okay?
Revisiting this story. It's become a national news story about
Why is that just jump forward?
me. Okay, we're going to
Hang on. That just jumped forward for some reason.
about an update in the lawsuit against Priscilla Presley and her son Navarone that has revealed that Lisa Marie Presley.
Pause. So I want to add to that. This is worldwide. Yeah. This is not Louis' story. This is not a Louis exclusive, a Defending Ours exclusive. This is worldwide. Everything that's being said, whether it be concerning egg donation from Riley or Lisa, John Travolta, Kelly Preston, whether it's discussing Priscilla and her closeness with Navarone, anything like that, it's world news. It's coming from Bridget Cruz's lawsuit. Bridget Cruz, Kevin Fialko, v. Priscilla Presley. There's multiple lawsuits. This isn't me putting it out there, okay? So there's quite a few YouTube channels that are discussing this topic, okay, guys? And it's worldwide.
Is the genetic biological mother of John Travolta's first two children. Lisa's daughter, Riley Keough, is the genetic biological mother of John Travolta's third child. And this has all come to light seemingly in this lawsuit from Priscilla Presley's, I don't know what you want to call her, a recently former business manager partner. And by the way, how pissed off is John Travolta right now?
So this keeps coming up, yeah? But I mean, he's got a different version of what he's going to say now. But a lot of people are saying John Travolta must be pretty angry that the world is talking about his three kids. Obviously, one of them is a minor, only 15. The other two are not, yeah. One has passed. Jet has passed. Ella Travolta is, I think it's 25, yeah. But, you know, come on, the whole world's talking about John's kids. And it is because that it's been brought into Bridget Cruz's lawsuit. Yeah, do we agree with that? Many of you guys think this shouldn't be getting brought up. This topic isn't fair to the kids or to Ella Travolta, to John Travolta, to Kelly Preston. Obviously, she's not with us anymore. But this is viral. This is world news. This is viral. Yeah. So I am just discussing it with you guys.
At Priscilla Presley. How pissed off is John Travolta at Priscilla Presley? All of this came to light only because Priscilla Presley refused to accept service in this lawsuit in the state of Florida.
So I just want to say I don't agree with this point. I know the point he's making. Yeah, there was jurisdiction issue. Priscilla, I think, didn't tell the truth. Just an opinion, not a fact. That she had no ties to Florida, because she obviously did. Yeah. But Aaron believes that the only reason this has all come up is because of Priscilla standing her ground and challenging Bridget on this jurisdiction issue. I don't agree. It was going to carry on. Whether the jurisdiction stayed at Florida or moved to wherever, this case was going to carry on. So this one point, Aaron, with respect, I don't agree that if Priscilla had agreed to not disagree with the jurisdiction issue, that this would have all gone away. I don't think so. I don't think so. This was going all the way. Bridget is very determined, and it's pretty clear now that Priscilla and her lawyer, Marty Singer, are determined to defend at all cost. Yeah? So I don't agree with this point. But with respect, I like Aaron. He's a good guy. I like his show. I like his YouTube channel.
She was served in the state of Florida. She challenged this service. She refused to accept service. She claimed she had no connections to Florida, didn't live in Florida.
Which is not true.
Didn't do business.
Allegedly.
In Florida. Florida was totally irrelevant.
Which, come on, guys. She did have ties to Florida. Even rented a home there, didn't she? But I still don't agree with the point that it all would have gone away if, and the secret grandkids, at first it was one, wasn't it? The secret grandchild. I don't believe that if Priscilla had not done this, tried to change jurisdiction, I don't believe that it was never going to get brought up. I think it was always going to get brought up because Bridget knew, didn't she? Bridget Cruz knew. Now, please remember, I support Bridget. I want her to win, okay? I'm not anti-Bridget. I want Bridget to win, okay? If I'm forced to make a decision, who's going to win? Bridget, Priscilla? I will always choose Bridget, but I also understand, I fully take on board that some of you are upset with Bridget, okay? I respect that, and I know why. I completely get it because of any involvement she had concerning Lisa Marie and Priscilla before Priscilla and Bridget fell out, okay?
And so Bridget Cruz, who was suing her, said, "Oh, you have no business in Florida, do you? You have no connections to Florida, do you? How about that secret grandchild of yours? Isn't that a connection you have to Florida?" Priscilla could have put all of this to rest, prevented any of this from coming out by just accepting service in a lawsuit she was always going to be served in anyway.
No, I don't agree. Do any of you think that if Priscilla hadn't have done the jurisdiction issue, that the secret grandchild would not have been brought up? Put it in the comments, guys. What do you think? Honestly, so that it's not just me thinking it. Do any of you think if Priscilla had not disputed the jurisdiction issue, that the secret grandchild, Bridget, would have never brought it up? Please tell me. Put it in the comments, guys.
All right. The actual inspiration for this particular video I'm doing today came from watching a video that was done on the, what is it called? The Law and Crime Network yesterday about this lawsuit. And as I was watching it, I realized, oh, I have some relevant information.
So obviously we have been covering the Law and Crime video, which was excellent, by the way. We've only done part 1. We've still got 2 more parts to do on Law and Crime. I'm hoping to do them tomorrow if I get time. I also want to cover Miss Sam's video. And also Aaron has done 2 videos. I want to cover the other video. Even this video, we're only going to get halfway on it because I don't have enough time. We may not even get halfway, guys. So I've only really got about 15 minutes left. So let's just keep going.
I have some other relevant information that I can actually add to the conversation and add a little bit of value here. Because
so the reason he can add value is because he interviewed Navarone. Yeah, he interviewed Navarone and he asked relevant questions that have been brought up in the lawsuit between Bridget Cruz and Priscilla, that the guy who runs the YouTube channel Law and Crime, there were questions he was asking.
It's possible that I might have been the only one in the last year who has had an opportunity to ask the people involved in this whether there was any truth to this rumor that Riley Keough had been the egg donor for Travolta's son, Ben.
So yeah, I remember Aaron did ask. didn't he? He did ask. I don't think Navarone acted as if there's no truth to it. Yeah. There's a possibility that Navarone lied, or he just didn't know. What do you think, guys?
And it was interesting because in the video that was done on the Law and Crime channel, some of the excerpts of the lawsuit that were read aloud revealed, at least it is alleged, that Navarone, Lisa Marie's brother, did know about Riley Keough being the egg donor, but he didn't.
Yeah. So, you'd think he would know. You think he would, because he's there, isn't he?
Didn't want the information made public because he didn't want there to be another male Presley. Now,
and this has come up in the lawsuit. Yeah, he wanted to be the man, the only male of the Presleys, even though he's not a Presley. The only guy who could be a singer that was male. Get it? It's in the lawsuit. It's a bit far-fetched. All sounds a bit odd to me. I must admit, some of the things that are being brought up in the lawsuit, I think are a bit odd. Yeah? Like the whole Michael Lockwood eating dog food, stuff like that. I just find a few things that are being brought up a bit odd.
Navarone himself is not a Presley. He's Lisa Marie Presley's son, but that doesn't make him a Presley because Lisa Marie Presley is not a Presley. She's just the ex-wife of Elvis Presley, right? I mean, I'm sure Lisa Marie considers herself a Presley. I don't know. Do Elvis's fans consider Lisa Marie a Presley?
Well, just because of the confusion, guys, he does get his names mixed up. He's not talking about Lisa Marie. Yeah.
Actually alleged in one of these in the lawsuit that
he's talking about Priscilla. Yeah, Priscilla Presley
sold away her rights to even.
And yes, you're right. The Presley. Hi, I've nearly finished now. Hi, so are they coming down now? Yeah. All right, guys, we've only got a few minutes left, but so come on, we don't class Priscilla as a Presley, do we? Come on, we don't. We the Elvis fans, we don't class Priscilla as a Presley.
And use the Presley name. But anyway, I don't want to get into the weeds on all that. I actually would just want to share with you a couple clips from this video, share with you some of the information that I have. 2 years ago on this channel, I actually did an interview with Navarone, Lisa Marie's brother. And in that interview, it was almost exactly 2 years ago. I actually put a link to it in the video description below. We talk about everything.
It's actually an interesting interview. It is. I've watched it.
Talk about Lisa Marie. We talk about Priscilla. We talk about Riley. We talk about Scientology. It was a very enjoyable interview. And we almost did a second interview, except for a request that was made, which I will share a little later on in this video. This will not be a long video because I got to get out of here for our weekly Friday Scientology protest in downtown Clearwater. So let's roll.
I don't know what that is, but let's keep going
through this as quickly as I can. Okay, the first clip is just talking about.
Right, okay, I'm not going to play these clips because we're going to do this. This is the Law and Crime clips. So we're going to get past that bit. Really, I've played everything I want to play, but let's do a couple more minutes. 1 second.
I obviously do not believe that Priscilla was in any way responsible or involved in the initial medical emergency.
Right. Okay. So I don't want to go there on this because I want to do a separate topic on this. This is to do with the day Lisa Marie died, the pulling of the plug, all that. So we need to keep that separate. Yeah. So guys, there's more to come. Yeah. There's 20 more minutes of this video. We still have to review the other video, and I want to review Miss Sam's video
that occurred.
So guys, I'm gonna have to go. So Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Just a little quick video. We got so much catching up to do on this topic with Navarone, Priscilla, Bridget, all of it, guys. Seriously, Lisa Marie, the egg donors, and the lots more stuff. So see you later, guys. Thank you all. Love you all. Thank you, Elaine, for that video at the beginning. And I will be opening your gift, Elaine, soon on camera, on air with you live. Take care, everyone. Happy Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year as well.